What the hell going on? It's your boy Rex here, and today we're gonna react to that time Mike Tyson blew $600 million. Hey, get off that. Sit your butt down. Sit. Thank you. Blowing $600 million is insane. Didn't Mike Tyson, when he married, and his wife probably got majority of that goddamn money anyway. But anyway, let's see how Mike Tyson blew $600 million fucking dollars. $600 million, blowing $600 million just don't seem real.
$100 million over the course of 6 years. Mike Tyson celebrated his 36th birthday with a bank account reading 0.
Damn.
So how did Mike Tyson go bankrupt? Well, Tyson made it clear that a financial education wasn't a part of his childhood.
From a broke background, I never really learned the art of handling money as a kid.
Which became a problem as he began to earn millions.
That's definitely a problem and always been a problem. It's always been a problem of certain people or certain, certain backgrounds that people don't know. It's not his fault, but who the fuck would have thought that Mike Tyson would have had $600 million? Like, what the fuck do you even do with $600 million? I just did a video of stupid ways of actors blew money. Like, what do you do? It's easy for people to say, if I had the money, I'd do this. But when you get that money, that shit just don't seem real. You're gonna buy everything you want as a kid, or you're gonna buy everything you wanted as like you can think of. $600 million, like what the fuck? You know you're gonna look out for your friend, but god damn, $600 million, how the fuck you spend $100 million a year? What the fuck do you even buy? And this was back in probably the 90s. What the fuck do you even buy? Shit wasn't even that high back then. Like, what was he doing? I know he buying tigers, houses. Fucking, I think at one time he bought like so many. He bought just a bunch of fucking cars. I think he said this, but that's just crazy.
Whilst he was still a teenager. After becoming champion at the age of only 20, Mike Tyson began to average $7.5 million per fight, and this didn't even include his other sources of income. He was paid over $50 million in casino deals, $3.5 million for a WrestleMania guest appearance, while Mike Tyson's Punch-Out sold 2 million copies during its very first year. By 1990, Mike Tyson was credited as the highest paid athlete in the world, with an estimated 28.6
1990 with $29 million, and you ain't shit but 20. You ain't shit but 20 years. Oh man, that's what I'm talking. In 1990, oh man, I know he was going stupid. No, you buying everything. That shit is crazy to think about. At 20 years old, motherfucker give you $30 million basically. I wouldn't know how to act neither. I'd go crazy. I ain't saying I'm gonna spend $100 million a year. Cause that first $100 million, I'm start looking around like, boy, what the hell going on? What the fuck going on? How the fuck I just spend all this money so quick? And on fucking what?
$6 million in income this year, although all of this changed when he was sent to prison only 2 years later. Between 1992 and his release in 1995, Mike Tyson was unable to earn a single dollar, although as summarized by this CBS article, he wasn't exactly struggling when he finally walked free. Most Indiana prisoners are given $75 in spending money to ease their transition back into society.
What the fuck is they gonna do?
Tyson needed no such help.
Oh, yeah.
The former heavyweight champion had 2 checks, each made out to him for $10 million. In the next few weeks, Tyson will get another $12 million for the rights to future fights and television. A few months later, he earned the most money ever given to a boxer, $25 million, to fight a stiff named Peter McNeely. Over the next 2 years, Tyson earned a further $140 million from 5 different fights,
that is crazy.
making him feel invincible.
Money is a false sense of security.
False sense of security. Nothing about it could be.
I love when people say this after they had the money, but if somebody has their money, you're not thinking of none of this shit. You're not thinking of none of this shit. It's easy to say when you ain't got it no more, but when you had it, you don't think about none of this shit. You don't think about this shit whatsoever. You got $600 million now. You think I'm finna think money ain't gonna make me happy? Shit, give me everything I want. I think about that shit when I'm broke. That's when you start thinking when you're fucking broke. But I ain't gonna say I'm not going broke. But now, if I had that money, I'm not going broke. That shit is crazy. What are you doing?
Invincible with money. Sure. Feel like you can't even die.
Which, when combined with the
that's
bitterness
real.
from his
With
time
600
spent
million.
in prison, caused Tyson to begin spending everything.
For me being poor, never having anything, for me being bitter, angry for being in prison, It stems from a lot of things.
Firstly, there were the cars. According to CBS, Tyson reportedly bought 110 cars either for himself or as gifts, one of which being a $320,000 Bentley Azure, the most expensive production car in the world. Tyson bought it and ordered 4 more. In the space of a few minutes, he had spent more than $1.5 million, while in a different instance, Tyson showed up at a car dealership just outside New York to buy another car.
110 cars is in fucking sane. Is in fucking sane. 110 cars is in. You gotta buy houses to put these motherfuckers in. You gotta buy garages to put these. You gotta find some, even if you give them all away. His friend can't make the goddamn. His friend, the tag, the insurance. His friend can't pay for that shit. Well, back then, you know, it's fucking different, but you know what I'm saying. But still, what the fuck you even put 110 cars?
He bought a Ferrari for $300,000, declining a test drive because he already had one just like it.
$600,000
On a different
gone.
day, Tyson was pulled over whilst driving his Rolls Royce without a license, but was able to get out of trouble by giving the car to the cop.
You know, sir, why don't you just take the car? You know, you deserve it because you've been doing a lot. Because I didn't want to get arrested. I didn't have a license or anything.
Right.
And I didn't want my wife to get in trouble. I said, why don't you just take it? You know, it was around 230 at the time, and they took it.
This didn't end well for the officer.
He got fired.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Although it
fucked
did
up.
end well for Tyson's friend Ed Lover, who was given a Bentley so he could drive home from a club.
He goes, here, take the car. I'm like, okay. He gives me the Bentley. A month go by, I still have this car. He said, I wanted you to have that car. He said, I gave you that car.
With so many vehicles, Tyson needed
He
somewhere
had
to
to give
store
away
them,
shit.
purchasing mansions in Las Vegas, Ohio, and Maryland. However, these were nothing compared to the house he bought in Connecticut. It featured 21 bedrooms and 35 bathrooms.
Why do niggas do that? I never understood that. I think 50 Cent bought this house, if I'm not mistaken. But why do niggas get this shit? 21 bathroom, 35 bedroom. Why? Even if you had the people that live in there, you know how much fucking. I guess you don't think about that shit when you got it. You ain't think about none of this shit. When you got it, you're not thinking about none of this shit. Why the fuck do you need 21 bathroom? I mean, 35 bathroom and 21 bedroom. Why is there 14 more extra bathrooms? Like, what the fuck do you need 14 extra bathrooms for? That shit don't make no sense. At all. Did nobody think of this? Why the fuck is it 14 extra bathrooms? But I guess when you got money, you ain't thinking about that shit. Why the fuck do I have 14 extra bathrooms?
As well as a full-blown nightclub, a movie theater, a mini casino, a squash court, and a fully spec'd out proper commercial gym, but this was only the inside. Outside there was a full-size basketball court, a swimming pool with its own grotto, and get this, its own lake house, and fountain on a 17.6 acre block. If the house looks familiar, it's because Tyson eventually sold it to 50 Cent, who called it his biggest financial mistake.
What was the most, like, when you wasted money?
The Tyson crib was like that.
Mainly because of how much the property cost to run.
How much was the upkeep, guesstimate per year?
About 700,000.
A year.
Tyson
That's
expanded on this
insane.
in a different interview,
It's gonna cost me $25,000 just to mow the lawn. Right.
which when combined with his other houses meant gardening bills alone mounted to $100,000, although the gardener was still a minor expense compared to the things Tyson bought for these houses.
That shit is
As
crazy.
a gift for his first wife, Robin Givens, Mike spent $2.2 million on a solid gold bathtub, which was followed by their divorce less than a
What the fuck is wrong with a regular bathtub? Why does it matter if it's gold? I guess, like I said, when you got money, you just do shit. You just do shit. I think they said Drake had a fucking bathroom. I mean, his toilet, when you open it, it's saying Tupac hit him up. Like, that's when you know you got money. You just do crazy shit that you don't even. It's like, man, it's like, damn, when you got money like that, it's more than me and you think. Like a normal motherfucker, it's normal than what we think. Cause you got a gold tub worth $2.2 million. You still running water and what kind of soap they use? They use fucking what soap rich people use? Like what the fuck? What kind of water do these niggas run? Is it regular water? Is it not regular water? Like, does the tub still get dirty? Does that shit even, like what the fuck are we talking about? Why you just can't get a regular big ass tub? Why it gotta be gold? Then divorce, ain't no telling what this finna cost. It was somebody that come and the stupidest thing they did was get married.
Year later, which cost Mike a further $10 million in legal fees and compensation. Tyson had also dropped $410,000 on a birthday party and $140,000 on 2 white Bengal tigers, which needed their own specialty enclosure, $200,000 a year worth of food, and their own animal trainer, which Mike hired at a cost.
Why you just can't get dogs? Why you gotta get fucking tigers? I just can't get dogs or cats. Well, now you got a tiger. That shit, it's a clean ass tiger. But why you just couldn't get a regular ass dog or a big ass dog back then? I guess niggas went fucking with dogs back then. My nigga said, I'm gonna get 2 white tigers. And them motherfuckers, I'm gonna need somebody to fucking make sure they good. I'm gonna need somebody to motherfucking feed these bastards. Cause I'm like feeding these tigers. What the fuck tiger eat besides steak? Some thick ass steak too. Ain't no little ass steak. These some tomahawks.
Cost of $125,000 a year. Mike also had to pay a friend $250,000 in compensation after they were bitten by one of the tigers, although there was another bite that cost Tyson even more.
Damn.
During a match in 1997, Evander Holyfield headbutted Tyson, who in retaliation bit a portion of Holyfield's ear off. Tyson was disqualified and fined $3 million, although it seemed he hadn't learned his lesson, as he then bit Lennox Lewis's leg during a press conference, warranting another $335,000 fine. In the process, Tyson employed over 200 different people, including chefs, chauffeurs, and bodyguards, the most pointless of which being a guy nicknamed Crocodile, whose sole function was to dress in fatigues and repeatedly shout guerrilla warfare at Tyson's news conferences, for which he was paid $300,000 in 19.
To just say was paid just to dress. Wow. And yeah, guerrilla warfare. What the fuck that even mean? Damn, Mike Tyson just had too much money. That shit. What? Tyson was in the process of closing another house. This one for $6.9 million just outside Beverly Hills when he lost the second Holyfield. A week later, he bagged out the country. I bet he fucking did.
1996. In another crazy instance, Tyson walked into a club and offered to pay for everybody's drinks all night.
Mike calls me over again. Ed, come here. I go, what's up, Mike? Tell the DJ I got the bar until the club closed. I said, what are you talking about? I'm buying the bar out. Everybody can have whatever they want.
However, there was one final expense that was higher than any other.
Taxes.
Do you regret anything?
Yeah, and I didn't pay taxes really at the time.
That'll get you, yeah.
It was revealed in 2003 that Tyson owed $13.4 million to the IRS, $117,000 to 5 different states, as well as $4 million to British tax authorities, and things only got worse from
taxes.
here. Turns out most of Mike's luxury purchases were
pay your fucking taxes, people. Especially when if I ever blow up, the first thing I'm thinking about is goddamn taxes. Cause I don't need them folks on my ass. I really don't. I don't want that man. I don't want that man on me. Don't put that man on me. I'm paying him. I'll pay him a little extra to get that man away from me. That's one man I don't want to answer to. Cause that nigga coming when he come for everything. He might come for a little more. He don't give a damn. That's one man that's gonna come.
Being made on credit, and as a result he also owed $27 million to various different businesses, including $600,000 to a legal company, $500,000 to his finance manager, and $800,000 to a former trainer, all of which were stacked on top of a second divorce. Tyson owes money to at least 246 creditors, including the Internal Revenue Service, the Screen Actors Guild, and dozens of doctors, lawyers, and accountants. Tyson owes his ex-wife Monica Turner almost $9 million from their divorce. And he hasn't paid $19.4 million in taxes to the IRS, Great Britain, and 5 states, which was an extra large.
God damn, that nigga just. How you walk around with all this money just on niggas? I guess, like he said, he wasn't financial literacy, but god damn. Money just, as fast as he got it, that shit was just going down the drain. As fast as he got that money, that shit was just going. God damn.
The problem as Tyson was down to his last $1,250 in cash. Tyson, 38, said all of his houses have been sold or seized, and he owns only one car, albeit a white Hummer SUV, newly purchased and apparently not yet paid for. According to bank records Tyson's attorney submitted to the US bankruptcy court, Tyson earned $38 during January. His living expenses during that month were more than $407,000. Mike Tyson Tyson was completely and utterly screwed. However, he devised a plan to get himself out of trouble. Tyson's reorganization plan is ambitious. He hopes to earn at least $19.5 million from boxing over the next 3 years to help satisfy his creditors, although this isn't what would happen. In fact, he'd lose both of his next 2 professional fights before retiring from boxing and filing for bankruptcy. At the time, he'd state, "My whole life has been a waste. I've been a failure. I just want to escape. I'm really embarrassed with myself and my life. I want to be a missionary. I think I could do that while keeping my dignity without letting people know they chased me out of the country. I want to get this part of my life over as soon as possible. In this country, nothing good is going to come of me. I'm so stigmatized there is no way I can elevate myself. I'll never be happy. I believe I'll die alone. I would want it that way. I've been a loner all my life with my secrets and my pain. I'm really lost, but I'm trying to find myself. I'm a really sad, pathetic case."
And this is coming from a person that just had $600 million. That's, when you think about that, that shit just don't seem real. I know money don't buy happiness, as they say. Some people say it do, but goddamn, you just let yourself go through that whole. I know he doing great now. He like he be in a better space now than he was then. But god damn, boy. I know. I wonder where all them people at now. Oh, he's still rocking with something. He probably is still rocking with them.
With nothing else to do, Mike spent his days caring for 350 unique pigeons, a collection which prior to bankruptcy, he'd paid $400,000 for. He'd later liken his spending habits to a drug addiction.
It's like the drugs. You might as well say you have it all, but it's still that empty hole that you're trying to fulfill. You spend as much as you can to try to get that satisfaction, fulfill that hole. It just is bottomless.
However, Tyson's life wasn't finished yet. Losing everything had taught Tyson a valuable lesson.
I know the power of humbleness now.
How did you learn that?
I have to lose everything.
With humility acting as a baseline for him to rebuild his life. Tyson took the lessons he'd learnt and transformed them into a book, whilst his life story was also the perfect premise for his own documentary. On top of this, Mike landed a cameo role in both The Hangover 1 and 2, for which he was paid $300,000. Through these various media appearances, Mike was able to rebuy himself a pretty awesome house in Vegas, although he refused to let money dictate his happiness.
Is there anybody that thinks a lot of money is going to make them happy? They never had a lot of money.
Because it don't make you happy.
Yeah, oh no.
I ain't saying it ain't gonna make you happy, but I'm saying I don't want a lot of money. I want enough, just enough. You know what I'm saying? Just enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't need 600 million. I don't fucking need that much. Goddamn. But, you know, maybe, you know, about 10, 20 at the most, I'd be fucking happy. I'd be happy as fuck. I know it ain't gonna solve all my problems, but it'll solve 90% of the motherfuckers. The other 10% be feelings and, you know, life and shit. I ain't gonna say that it'll solve 50%. I ain't gotta worry about no fucking bills. I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit that include money. I don't care what people say. You can't pay the power bill with your fucking feelings. I don't care what the fuck people say. You call Alabama Power, tell me, hey, you know, I ain't feeling like paying this shit today. They gonna tell your ass, you ain't got to. Who got something for you? You know what I'm saying? But all seriousness, of course money don't make you happy, but goddamn, money will make a lot of people happy. Goddamn it, the way this shit going. Your ass won't be working if you want no money. You don't want no money, go volunteer all fucking day. See how that shit work out for you. I ain't volunteered before. Let me make that right. Goddamn, you need people. Everybody wants enough money to be happy. It's not gonna fix all your problems, but it's gonna fix majority of them. I'm gonna leave it at that.
It's gonna make you miserable. It can make you hate yourself.
Since then, Mike has launched his own extremely successful podcast called Hotboxin' and built a net worth of $10 million.
That's what I'm saying. I bet that 10 million is probably way more better than that 600 million. Which, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if he had that same amount of money now, he'd probably do something different because he's a lot older. When he's younger, you know, a little wild. You want to do everything you dreamed of, which is understandable. But, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, it's good. Mike Tyson doing good. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Hot Box. I watched the one with the Undertaker, of course. I like Hot Box. I haven't watched it in a minute, so you know what I'm saying. Anyway, tell me what you think about the video. Anything else they left out? You know what I'm saying? You know, I love a hint about stuff I don't fucking know. But anyway, like the video, like, comment, subscribe, peace.